Cruise news time, and we got a few cruise news stories this morning, including, sadly, two classic Carnival ships being jettisoned from the fleet. Plus, Norwegian Cruise Line doing a solid for their customers. We got news coming out of Brazil, and also a big announcement from Disney, and it's not great. Cruise news. Let's talk about it. Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to Lido, Loca. I'm your host, Tony, and that's a little taste of the cruise life. I'm not even going to tell you where I'm at. Let's see what cruisers out there know what cruise port I'm at. It's pretty obvious, but if you know, leave a comment below, and if you don't know, read the comments below, and you soon will know. Where am I at today? Where's Waldo? Wait, that's probably, forget that. Where's Tony? How about that? All right, let's jump right into the cruise news. First and foremost, let's update a story from a few days ago. I've been at sea so many days, I don't know how many days ago, but do you remember the cruise ship that blocked or scrubbed or made the Spacex launch on the 30th not happen? Well, at the time, there was some uncertainty as to which cruise ship leaving Port Canaveral was the culprit. Was it the MSC Meraviglia? Was it the Royal Caribbean Harmony of the Seas? Well, it was Royal Caribbean's Harmony of the Seas. They went into a no-sail zone, and they completely messed up a rocket launch. The Coast Guard has launched an investigation. The way it works, plans are filed by the space companies, and they have these exclusion zones, and then all pilots of aircrafts and of marine crafts, they're supposed to make sure they know where they're supposed to be, where they're not supposed to be. We don't know what happened. Again, there's an investigation. It'll be interesting to see if SpaceX goes looking for money, because it's not cheap to scrub a rocket launch, and we'll continue to follow that story. All right, let's jump into the cruise news of today. Norwegian Cruise Line doing a solid for their customers, extending the date of use for future cruise credits. Now, at one point, Norwegian Cruise Line stopped doing future cruise credits and just started issuing refunds. So people with future cruise credits are probably people whose cruises were canceled from 2020. And they've been carrying these future cruise credits, and they've been extending the date and extending the date. And one of the more recent extensions of that date was to January the 31st, 2022. But they've extended that date again all the way to the end of the year, December 31st, 2022. So if you have future cruise credits with Norwegian Cruise Line and you haven't used them yet, and you were fearing that they may have expired, well, you may have just gotten a reprieve. So log into your Norwegian account, see if you have any future cruise credits, and you have to use those by the end of this year. That's good that they didn't just take them away from the folks, that they're still allowing people to use those future cruise credits. That's a positive story for me, because I know there's nothing worse than losing a big chunk of cruise money that you've already paid trying to go cruising again. How about that? Cruise news story number 2, just a quick one about Brazil. They continue to try to get cruising restarted in Brazil. Cruising was going on in Brazil, but then during the Omicron spike, the government asked cruising to shut down. Cruising voluntarily shut down, and they've been inching the restart date out. They've had multiple, okay, we're going to restart this date. Okay, we can't do that. Okay, we're going to restart this date. They're doing it in little increments so that they can get ramped up quickly. Now the new date is February the 18th, so cruising canceled in Brazil until February the 18th, 2022. All right, 2 more big cruise news stories, and the first one impacts Disney Cruise Line. I'm on a Disney cruise, Disney dream. You may have heard about it. The Disney Wish, the newest cruise ship in the Disney fleet, number 5, is being delayed. And it's being delayed because of Meyer Werft. That is the shipyard that is building the ship. They notified Disney that the ship would not be ready on time, and this was the statement that Disney put out. The shipyard has notified us that despite their very best efforts, they will need more time to finish our ship, in part due to the pandemic, and particularly the arrival of the Omicron variant in Germany at a critical point in the process. So Omicron done, knocked out the Disney Wish, or delayed the Disney Wish, should I say. They will now start their sailings on July the 14th, 2022. This will knock out about 12 of the original Disney Wish sailings. So when you wish upon a star, Omicron came in and delayed your cruise ship. These are the times that we're living in. So, but hopefully this is the only delay that we'll see for Disney Wish. A lot of Disney fans that I've talked to here on the cruise ship, they're excited about it. And so, Disney Wish on the delay. It's a bummer, not the best story. I would love to hear in the comments, were you on some of those original sailings of the Wish? Did you get canceled? How are you doing? How are you? Leave a comment below. Now, to me, one of the saddest events in cruising is when a classic cruise ship that people love goes away, when it gets sold or goes to the scrapyard. And we've seen it happen a few times with Carnival Cruise Line. Certainly my beloved Carnival Fantasy, the first cruise ship I was ever on, she is no more. She's scrapped. She's probably been repurposed into trash cans. I don't know what you do with the metal from a cruise ship. Maybe it's part of another cruise ship and it lives on. Is there a cruise ship donation? I don't know. Plan, is that on the cruise ship's driver's license? Boy, I went really far for that joke. But look, I got to tell you about 2 more Carnival cruise ships that are going to be no more. But before I do that, let me quickly invite you to subscribe. If you like staying up to date with everything that's going on in cruising, please consider subscribing with the notification bell on. That way you don't miss out on these episodes. Look, the new goal, it was a wonderful January. I told you guys about the big dream to get to 18 million subscribers. And that still is the big dream. And you guys responded. More subscribers came to Lido Loca in January of 2022 than ever before. And I think it was because people were buying into that dream. So I'm rethinking the short-term dream. I'm rethinking something that I really do believe is feasible in the next couple years in the cruising space. And that is to get a cruising channel to 1 million subscribers. Now we're at 150,000 subscribers. So we have a long way to go, 850,000 subscribers. But there's really nobody in the cruising space that's close to 1 million, and there's a lot of good cruising channels out there, and there's a lot of great cruisers out there, and I think that we can get a cruising channel to 1 million subscribers. And so not only me, but your favorite channels, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to them. But that is going to be the new goal. So the goal, and so that's the backstory. So if you don't see the story, you won't understand the backstory, but it's beautiful here. Where am I at? Did anybody guess? 1 million subscribers. I think we could get it within a year or two, honestly. But, you know, look, if this dream catches fire, we could get to 1 million subscribers this year. Please consider subscribing with the notification bell on. That way you don't miss out on any of these episodes and be a part of the Loca fam. It's so dang exciting cruising right now. But which 2 Carnival cruise ships is it going to be? It's going to be the Carnival Ecstasy and the Carnival Sensation. The Carnival Ecstasy, built in 1991, you know, in the same century as the Titanic, and the Sensation, built in 1993. Both of those ships have served Carnival well. There are tons of people out there that have cruised those cruise ships that have such fond memories. Now, I haven't been able to find out what the disposition of these cruise ships are. Are they being scrapped? Are they being sold to another company for repurposing? That's what we always hope. We'd love to see these classic cruise ships live on. And look, this is a bummer for people that are trying to sell all of the classic Carnival cruise ships, because the Sensation's done. It's not coming back into service at all. If you have any plans or any desire to sell on Ecstasy, you have until October the 10th, 2022 to do that. Hey, that's business, right? You jettison stuff that's not working for you anymore. You bring on new product, new inventory, and you go on and make future generations of cruisers excited about cruising. But it hits you in the nostalgia a little bit to see some of these old cruise ships go away. And look, I haven't even been in that cruising game that long, and it hits me in the feels to see some of these cruise ships go away. So boom, that's your cruise news. I would love to hear you sound off about any of these stories. Particularly, is there a cruise ship that you love that doesn't exist anymore? Leave a comment below. Thanks so much for checking out the show today. I hope you enjoyed it. You can show your support for the show by hitting the like button, and well, unfortunately, if you don't hit the like button, I will have to dole out a punishment. And the punishment today is, if you do not hit the like button, your very favorite cruise ship, well, it'll be scrapped. I mean, I know that's hardcore, and made into trash cans and soda machines. And how about that? If you're an anti-soda person, it's a double dip. You should hit the like button. This is Tony for Lido Loca, on location somewhere. Do you know where? And until the next time, we'll see you on the Lido. Bye. Did you like the deep voice? It's like 7 in the morning. How about that, baby? All right, we'll talk to you later. Bye.